Yo, 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 what's up? This is Jeremy from JJ Innovation Garage in the Peach capital of the state, baby. Look, people, life is too short for folks to be ugly. Okay? Stop being ugly to folks. Stop being belittling. Stop talking bad about people. Stop just having hate in your heart. Just stop it. I mean, it's just toxic behavior. Okay? There's a lot of things that I will deal with. There's a lot of things I will put up with. And there's a lot of things I'll let wash off my back like water on a duck. But when you come at me sideways or come at me cross and give me bad energy, I struggle with it daily. I promise you, daily. Not to just give people the same energy they give me. You know, for example, was in the checkout line, right, today. Was in the checkout line. Sitting in checkout, had my stuff in the buggy, right? This man and woman cut right in front of me. There's a whole line, right? There's a whole line. He cuts right in front of me, right? He had like 3 items. He just walks right up and gets right in front of my buggy, and I'm just sitting there looking like, what's this pimp doing? And he just sits there, and then I just ease up with the buggy and bump him, and he turned around and looked, and he said, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm doing all right. You doing okay?" He said, "Yeah, man, I just got 3 items." I said, "Okay." He said, "Is it okay if I cut in line?" And I just looked at him, and he says, "Is it okay for me to cut in line?" And I just look at him. He's not handicapped. He's not old. He's not feeble. And I just look at him, and I go, "Is it okay if you can cut in line in front of me?" He goes, "Yeah, man, you mind if I just..." Because there was a lady in front of me getting checked out, and he just stepped in between, like cutting in line. And I just looked at him, and I said, "Is it okay to cut in line?" He said, "Yeah." I went, "Well, you just didn't cut in line in front of me, boss. There's 10 people behind me that you just cut in front of me." He said, "Yeah, but I ain't got but a couple of things." And I said, "You ain't got but a couple of things?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Huh." He said, "It should be all right, shouldn't it?" I said, "If a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his ass when he hopped neither." He said, "What?" I said, "No, dog, you can't cut in line. Get in the back like everybody else." And he looked at me and he says, "Excuse me?" I said, "You can't cut in line, boss. That's why we have lines. That's why we have rules. That's why we have regulations. That's why we have rules and laws to keep society not being crazy and be barbaric." And he literally looked at me and he says, "Are you serious right now?" And I said, "Yeah, pretty much." He says, "Man, you are a effing Karen." And I looked at him and I says, "Do what?" He said, "You are an effing Karen. You hit me with that buggy again, and we're going to have words." And I said, "So let me get this right, big dog. Let me get this right. You woke up this morning. Whatever mood you was in, you woke up. Your whole day is whatever, right? You decide that you're going to come to Walmart, get 3 items that's less than $20. You decide that you're going to come down here to this aisle and come through and not go to self-checkout up there because there's a line up there too. You decide that you're going to jump in line in front of me and then look at me like, "Is it okay for me to cut in line?" And I'm going to tell you what I tell you. Then you're going to have the audacity or the nerve to tell me that I'm a Karen, and if I bump you with this buggy again, it's going to be whatever. I said, "Do you honestly believe that you got up this morning and you said to yourself in the mirror when you was getting together and you was brushing your teeth, you decided this morning, you got up and you said, I'm going to find the most gnarliest, roughneck son of a gun to test my Conans on this morning, And you're going to get cheeky with me. You're going to get salty with me. Dude, you're just over-exaggerating. I mean, it ain't nothing but 3 items. I said it's the principle of the thing. You're the type of person that rides in the right lane, and the lane says it's going to end, it's going to end, it's going to end, it's going to end, it's going to end. And then all of a sudden you get to the end, and the road is fixing to end, and all of a sudden you decide to jump in front of somebody, and then you're mad because I won't let you in. You're the type of person that when you come on the on-ramp, coming on the bypass, that line that's coming on the bypass doesn't give you the right-of-way. The traffic on the road is the right-of-way. You're supposed to accelerate to merge over into traffic perfectly and safely. Not come up and blow the horn and make everybody move over. And you want to call me Karen. I said, I tell you what, dude. If you don't take your pumpkin ass to the back of this line, you ain't going to have to worry about checking out with 3 things. Because, see, you've already got me so upset. The devil is on this side over here telling me to rip your soul out of your body. And Jesus is over here on this side going, Jay, he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. Let him go through the line and check out with them 3 items. It's okay, big dog. Let him go on because I'm going to give him 3 flat tires out there and going to make his check engine light come on in his car. Just let him go, Jay. Just let him go. And the devil's going, no, Jay, rip his soul out, baby. Rip his soul out. And I'm going, you know what, man? If you don't get to the back of the line, they're going to ban me from Walmart today. And all I got is some eggs, some waffles, some pancake syrup, some Honey Nut Cheerios, and some pizza, and a gallon of milk, and a half a quart of daggone apple cider. You better take your monkey ass to the back of the line. Whatever, man. And he just storms all the way to the back, right? Here comes this little old lady, right? She comes through in her little hover round. And I said, hey, dear, how you doing? She said, I'm all right. She said, is that line up right? I said, you know what? You can get right in front of me. It's all right. She said, can I? I said, bless your heart. Get on up in front of me. And then she pulls right up in front of me, and she checks out, and he looks at me and he says, are you serious right now? I said, you still talking back there? I said, you better sit down back there. I said, they got some Midol over there over there in the pharmacy if you want to get it. I say that to say this. Now, if he'd have walked up in front of me and said, hey, man, I'm in a hurry. I got to be at this thing, whatever. Do you mind if I jump in front of you? I'd have said, you know what, man, go ahead. Hop on in front of me. Go ahead. I'd have let him go on. But when he gave me bad energy, I gave it right back to him. And like I said, I got the devil sitting on this shoulder like Tom and Jerry, and I got Jesus sitting on this side like Tom and Jerry, telling me what and what not to do. And here I am, fixing to rip this man's soul out. And the only thing he had in his hand was a pack of Little Debbie cakes. He had a half a pack of loaf bread, and he had some type of medicine. And he wanted to jump in front of me. But see, he went at it all wrong. He come crossway me. And I struggle with that every day. Every day I struggle with that. I don't even know what the day is. Let's say the day is December. Hold on, let's see. December. I don't know what the day is. Let's look. Let's say, I know it ain't nowhere close to that. I don't even know what the day is. So, if this right here, if this video makes me lose subscribers, okay. If this video makes me gain subscribers, okay. I'm just telling you that everybody on social media is just like everybody in the real world. We're people too. We're people too. And we get aggravated too. And I'm just putting it out there some real. I'm just putting it out there real. So, I'm going to close with this. I've been fortunate. My books are closed for the whole next year. Thank Jesus for that. Praise Lord. So, if you're on the list for me to get hold of some stuff next year, you're still on the list unless you decide to go somewhere else. And if you do, that's okay too. I totally get it if you don't want to wait. But right now, I am booked. I'm not taking any more contracts in. I'm not promising anything else. I'm not doing anything else. I'm promised. So I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully this video don't take 3 days to load. And remember what I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Put God first, let loose and dry. Peace and chin grease, America.